Hello, beautiful heart and souls. Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tune Into Love. Thank you so much for joining me for another pick a card reading. This reading today is for the lovers out there, a message that was inspired by the Rumi Oracle. Whatever energy of the lovers, the magic, the mystery of our soulmates, our soul connections, there's a message in here for you to speak to your heart, your soul, and what is unfolding for you and your journey and your sacred relationship with someone special. So we have 4 different groups to choose from: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So take a moment, tune into your intuition, your heart. Whichever group is calling to your heart the strongest is most likely the message for you. Always listen and trust your own inner guidance above all else, and take what resonates, and whatever doesn't is not meant for you. So just let it go. I thank you all so much. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment, share the videos if you feel guided to. I really appreciate all your support and helping my channel grow. You are all amazing, and I'm truly grateful to be with you, to have the opportunity to share these messages with you. So thank you for supporting me and helping me as well. And I will put timestamps in the description for all of you. With that, let's just get started. Okay, so group number 1. Thank you all for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, beautiful heart and souls. So let's see what message wants to come through for you and your lover heart. This was inspired by the Rumi Oracle, so the energy of Rumi really pouring through here for you all. We have, this is from the Lover's Oracle. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads, okay? We have joy from the angels. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments of their highest possible level. So your heart is really wanting you to tune into your joy. Let go of any sort of restrictive type of energies that may be suppressing the flow of your love. Really opening your heart, getting in touch with your childlike spirit. And that can be difficult when we're focused so much on what we don't have. So I feel like you are being guided to focus on what you do have and what is unfolding for you, and really allow your heart to open and reach out, in a sense, to your soulmate, your lover, whoever that special person is. And it starts first by really tuning into your own joy, what really truly makes you happy, and letting go of the resistance, right? It's like life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. So you're shifting, you're moving from one cycle to the next. You've redefined yourself in many ways. You've gone through, and it's like you know yourself in a deeper way, and you're really craving that deeper intimate connection, right? So, and that connection is rooted in joy. It is the vibration of joy, the frequency of true love and freedom and flow. Okay, so dreams, incubation here, having dreams. I feel like your soul, your heart, there's a lot of work going on in the unseen when you're dreaming, when you're sleeping. Maybe your higher self is reaching out with your soulmate, your lover, and formulating a plan, so to speak. We have coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Okay, I love this. We have the Death card and Page of Wands. So again, this speaks to cycles, moving through a cycle, releasing the old cycles, the old patterns, the old relationships that didn't work out or that never materialized. There is a relationship here that is truly aligning with your fire, your passion. The Page of Wands, it's a new beginning, a new journey into the unknown, right? But it's really truly an expansion of your own self, your own love. It's very familiar. It may feel unknown, but it's going to feel familiar. It's going to feel known to you, like someone you've known your whole life. Okay. And in order for this relationship to truly align in the physical reality, it's just a matter of awareness that you're going through a shift, that the old cycles are ending, that the transformation of the old turning into the new for you is happening, okay? You may even be feeling guided to meet up with friends for a cup of coffee, or just, have casual friendship kind of relationships and conversations that keep your heart in a very uplifted space, where you're not bogged down by any sort of negative type of thoughts or limiting, restrictive energies, where you're just in a kind of a lighthearted, carefree type of spirit where you don't have to go too deep into anything, which allows you to stay focused on what you're truly passionate about internally. It's not something you have to go around and talk about and have conversations about. This is more so about you receiving and knowing that everything that you truly desire in your heart, when you let it go, when you say, okay, my heart is longing for this, is calling for this, you let that go, you say yes to it, and the universe brings it to you automatically. It's when we're thinking about it that we actually keep pushing it away. If we can stop thinking about it and just trust that it's all unfolding, everything just magically happens, right? So I really feel like you're being guided to keep it light right now. Just stay focused in a lighthearted way. Don't allow yourself to get too bogged down with any sort of feelings of, grief, or like it's not going to happen. Like, really see this as a positive in your life, a transformation. The death card is transformation. It's being able to release any sort of energies within you, ideas, beliefs, old things that happen in relationships, and be at peace with it, and be able to move forward free and clear without carrying any of that old heavy stuff forward. So as you feel that happening, as you feel that shift, the Page of Wands, you're going to receive, as you let go of the old, the new inspired energy really begins to be felt within your heart, not necessarily in your mind. It's felt in your heart, and then your mind says, okay. And it may, that's where you may be feeling the resistance. That's why if you're, it's like, go to sleep, take a nap, get a good night's sleep, allow your soul to do the work for you in the unseen. So you don't have to think about it in the physical, okay? All you need to do is receive the passion, the inspiration, and keep moving forward, okay? So this is from my new Oracle deck, Sacred Nature Reflections. Like a beautiful rain cloud, dark and deep, you are the wise, wisdom you keep. Here with you now, always forever, guiding you onward, no matter the weather. Listen, hear, feel, know. Your heart reveals, so go slow. Take your time, grow. Be true to you, wise wisdom, you. Wisdom, listen, feel. Okay, so your inner wisdom is really guiding you. It's like intuitively that things are unfolding for you. You know what to do. So don't second doubt or second question, second guess yourself, second question, second guess. Allow yourself to recognize when you're feeling doubt and all of that, and just let it go. Choose not to feed it. As you recognize it, that's your clue or your cue to focus on something in the physical reality. Focus on the new that's coming into you. Focus on your inspired inspirations that are aligning you, right, to the life that you truly deserve and want to be in the flow with. You will be surprised where it leads, okay? And this is a beautiful picture. I don't know if you can see, and this is in, I believe, Arizona. So it's like the sacred waters. I think it's near Zion is where this picture was taken, where I took this picture. So I'm feeling a lot of just pure sacred energy, water flow, being really in tune with, it's interesting, the rocks here, the denser energy, right? It's like our bodies are dense. So whatever's happened in our past can feel difficult to let go of some of the heavier things, and that's because they're in our bodies. And the heart, these relationships are rooted in our heart, where our emotions feel free to express and lighthearted and joyful. So as you're releasing, I love the water here and the rock. It's like you're releasing the whole old heavier emotions in order for you to really be open to the purity of your own essence, of your own freedom, well-being, peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of body. You'll just start feeling more relaxed. You'll start feeling more at ease as you let go and just really embrace the changes, okay? And we have Victory of Maryam from the Rumi deck, number 41. Victory of Maryam. Okay, so I'm going to read this to you. from the Rumi deck, Alana Fairchild. Truly speaking to our lover heart inside. Victory of Miriam. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You are in a quarry of sweets. Why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Like a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Why be linked to your obsessions? Burn out in the flames until your heart and soul are enlightened. Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. Why are you afraid of a fox when you descend from lions? Why be a lame ass when you have the strength of stallions? The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door of your fortune, for love is the key that opens all your locks. Rumi. I love that because on this card, it's like it almost feels like, it's like we go through these cycles. It almost feels like locks, on our heart, or like, and we're the key, the love. Every time we embrace the cycles, the changes with love, we unlock parts of our heart and soul. And that's the wisdom in you, really listening and feeling and trusting, that when one door closes, another opens. And, for you, this is affirmation that your heart's desires, your dreams are coming true. Okay. So let's read this. You feel you are immortal, and I know you are divine. You feel you are not ready for the task, and I know that triumph is only moments away. You reach to me for protection, but you are me, and the protection that you seek is already with you. You are not apart. I am living through all that you are and all that you love, all that you have lost and all that you offer to me in surrender. I am in you as your courage and magnificence, and any task I send to you is simply one of the tasks for which you were born. You are an eagle with wings, ready to soar. So I push you from the cliff top that you may know yourself. This oracle brings you a message of affirmation and success. Your victory is already assured. You are being led into the now. No matter if you believe it is not possible and you are placing more faith in the appearance of distraction or obstacle than in utter success. No matter if you have forgotten for a moment that the divine lives in you as you, and that apparent failure is only a part of the process, the plan through which learning happens, serving the ultimate holy victory. Yes, your victory is inevitable. So you are being given this reminder from the Holy Mother Mary, also called Miriam, and the beloved divine presence of love that she serves. It is that presence that is real. It is the Holy Mother that is real. It is the divine in you that is real, and all else swirls around you so your soul can play. Every challenge and adventure is an opportunity for you to test your mettle and to be what you are in truth. The eagle that flies requires space and open sky. The tigress that hunts requires hunger to drive her to fulfill her being and live her nature. You need what you need to realize your divine nature as a living, holy expression of the greatest love. So life is providing for you that your needs be met. Whatever may be troubling you, or is soon to present itself, is not a situation or a circumstance meant to bring you trouble. You just need to allow yourself to become more eagle-eyed, beloved wild one. It is not what appears to be that is the source of challenge for you, not at all. It is only how you are viewing the situation. Can you allow yourself to shift perspective? Yes, you know this is truth. It is only in forgetfulness that fear creeps in. Oh yes, to forget for a moment that you are divinity and to lapse into erroneous belief that the challenges are more real than the love they veil. No, the real challenge is in the attitude, not in any circumstance or situation. Will you remember that all is divinity manifesting and nothing exists outside of it? All is perfectly designed to help you fulfill your being, live your truth, experience your power, and reside in the perfection of your divine loving heart. Be curious rather than afraid. What is loving seeking to draw out of you? It is always love in interaction with you, even if sometimes you feel like you are hauling a massive rock on your back up the steepest of all hills to build a temple at its apex. Yet when that temple is built, overlooking the ocean, and a startling burst of golden orange sunset explodes across the water, turning it gold. You'll forget about climbing that hill. You'll just drink in the view instead. You'll forget what you were supposed to worry about. Oh, don't you hate that when it happens? You'll just have to love in the moment and be peaceful instead. It makes more sense to notice the sunset than to turn your back upon its glory and grumble about how heavy those rocks were. Then, in your inspiration and your forgetfulness, you'll dream of another temple and the process of creation, perhaps with more lugging about of great heavy rocks, and it will begin again. But then, so too, will another captivating sunset be granted, best witnessed in your newly built temple that renders you speechless and spellbound. This oracle brings you guidance and comfort. Whatever is going on in your life right now, whether it brings you joy or deepest struggle, is the divine in you, as you, breaking through into your life. Do not hesitate to trust in it. Embrace it fully and let it have its way. There is nothing there that needs to be resisted. You are safe to be wild, to be alive. Live it and love it and let it unfold. The promise of success is yours, so allow yourself to be brought to it through the guiding wisdom of life, the life that serves love. There is also a part of you that is daring to love, to live, and to trust more so than before. You are even daring to quit the traumatic tendency to relive so many past hurts and aches. You no longer want to taunt yourself with failure and critique. You are less frightened of yourself, so you do not need to sabotage yourself anymore. You are learning love's way and claiming it as your own. That is your path to victory assured. This oracle asks you to trust in your growing optimism, to let the war be over now and put it behind you, even if it means weeping with sweet sorrow and relief for a while. The sunset is golden, the struggle is behind you. Now just rest and enjoy the golden glow as you rest with love a long, long while. Okay, so I'm seeing, let me read the sacred honoring ritual to you. With your hands in prayer at your forehead, breathe in and out, and if you can, allow your mind to become still. Then say aloud, I call on Miriam, who loves me without condition, to bring me faith, and Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, to bring me oneness with the great beloved. I call upon the unconditional being, wisdom. Oh, that's beautiful. I call upon the unconditional, loving wisdom of life and my own divine essence, and I give thanks for all that is. I give thanks for the light that will be born from the darkness, and I give thanks for the fullness of my being coming into expression now. I give thanks for the grace and mercy that guides my way, and I surrender into the love that is leading me into my divine destiny now. So be it. Close your eyes and bow your head to your hands in prayer again, and still your mind, if you can, for several moments. When you feel ready, simply open your eyes and you have completed your honoring ritual. So this is really beautiful. You have truly transcended some very big cycles in your life. You've learned a lot, and this relationship that you are manifesting, that you are materializing into your life, that person is going through similar changes. I feel like both of you are really in this for the long haul. Like you have chosen through your heart to be with someone forever, right? So there's this period of time where you're really sifting and sorting through your own energies, what you want to carry forward, what you have to, to be yourself and to be with another, that you're not going to sacrifice your own authenticity, and neither are they. So this is truly beautiful, because when you make it through all of these changes, it's just like you're free and clear to be yourself. You're able to really embrace life as your authentic self, no matter what. You have that secure relationship with yourself, and you begin automatically attracting and connecting with those that are truly fulfilling to your heart and soul. They don't bring any more trouble into your life. The challenges that you face together are, they're mutual, right? They're helping you mutually grow, and it's like you can get through anything together. It's that type of relationship, like friendship, best friends, a really sacred relationship. So know that this is all happening for you, and you're truly being guided. And when you're being guided to tune into your joy and your light heart, see that as a sign of blessing. Say thank you to the universe. That's your wisdom, allowing you to feel at peace, knowing that this relationship is already manifested. It's already manifested. So you can relax, you can listen, you can feel, really tune into what's authentic for you, tune into what's your authentic joy. When you feel moments of grief or loss, allow yourself some sacred space to nurture yourself, even if you need to cry or just spend a few hours by yourself doing what you can to nurture your own self. If you feel like you can't, we don't always need to go to someone else, and there's not always someone else that can reassure us, right? So it's like having faith, having full trust, really tuning into your own signs and synchronicities in nurturing ways, and seeing this as already victorious. Once you're like through any challenges, you realize that it's nice to move forward and not be carrying a bunch of stuff from the past with you. Those types of energies, you don't need to worry about. It's like you can respond to anything in your life, and you know who you are, and you're rooted in love. So this is really beautiful. I wish I could have a cup of coffee with you. I totally would. Sometimes that's all it takes, just to feel yourself and know that you're okay. And, grief, loss, death process, it's very heavy emotionally. And sometimes we don't feel like ourselves because it's not our normal operation. It's not how we normally function, right? So allow yourself to embrace this and be grateful that it's passing through, and that you won't be having to experience that sort of heavy energy anymore. And it's clearing the way for you to really be in alignment with not only the person that you love and adore and want to spend your life with, but also, these new inspired paths of inspiration that sustain your own, self-sufficiency, your own sovereignty, your own authenticity. Because no matter what, when you have that, it's like you have everything, right? You can get through anything, and you let go of the worry of being alone. You know that you're always supported and there's always joy in your life. Okay. So that is your message, group number one. I truly hope that it resonated, that it affirmed what you're feeling and know to be true. Thank you all so much for subscribing as well, liking, commenting, sharing the videos. I truly appreciate your support in that and helping my channel grow. And I may be opening up for personal readings again soon. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I will post that in the description when I know for sure. However, I'm feeling the call again for personal readings. So if you're one of those people, just send me an email. Otherwise, I look forward to the next message that comes through for all of you. Please continue taking care of yourselves, and congratulations. Stay true to your heart. This relationship is so beautiful, and I'm so happy for you. I will see you again very soon for the next pick a card. All my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number two. How are all of you, beautiful heart and souls? Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So let's see what your message is for your lover heart, your lover soul. This message was inspired by the Rumi energy. So let's see what's going on with you and your lover, your special person. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay, this is from the Lover's Oracle. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So if you're feeling a bit at a loss right now, or sad or lonely, really imagine your heart as a light, and it is opening, it is expanding, and whatever feelings, emotions that are distorting your purity or your pure of heart or your ability to feel the joy, the connection with someone special, imagine that light, your light, dissolving those heavy, dense energies, okay? Because you are creating room for new opportunities, for new relationships, for true love to enter your life in the most beautiful ways, okay? Blessing in disguise from the angels. The angels' oracle. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reason behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best ways, okay? We have dice, gamble, from Divination of the Ancients. Might look that one up. We have boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Okay. We have the Fool, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. This is really calling you to take a leap of faith and trust your heart, trust the divine, trust the guidance of your angels, your guides right now. You're moving through a transition where you're really allowing yourself to find closure within any sort of past situations, past circumstances. And as you choose closure, as you choose peace, as you choose to open your heart to love and allow love to dissolve all of the heavy, negative types of feelings, thoughts, emotions, all of that, past relationships, and focus on the new, focus on the new opportunities, the new possibilities. You're able to receive what you need. You're able to move forward. What you need arrives to you effortlessly. It allows you to continue moving on. It's like whenever, as long as you remain open, your heart open, focused on, joy, love, happiness, you're going to naturally find yourself looking for that energy, in a sense that it's like you're able to see your own patterns, your own restrictions, like whatever it was that was creating any sort of disturbance, and you're really embracing the new love that's flowing into your life, because it really is. And it's inspired by this foundation of love, of legacy, of true support and security with the Ten of Pentacles here. What you're being guided, what you're feeling in your heart and soul is true for you. And it's aligning you to your Ten of Pentacles. This blessing in disguise, this difficult period of time that you've been going through, it's allowing you to see where in the past you may have aligned to things that weren't true for you, which ultimately leads to feelings of disharmony or unsatisfaction, or just, not feeling content. So as you let go, it's like the boat here. I can see it in the ocean. It's almost like sometimes we feel we're in the middle of the ocean, like we're in all this sacred energy, and yet there's there's so much that's coming up to the surface, right? It's like a kind of going through stormy waters, but realizing that the shores are still there, the island, like wherever it is that you're going is still there. And there may have been a stormy period of time, but you have what it takes within you to move through whatever that is. And you're not alone. You have assistance. Like there's a boat here. You're not just in the ocean floating, you're in a boat. Like the wind will pick up and carry your sails, and you may not know the direction sometimes that you're headed in terms of like, what's unfolding for these opportunities, but you can feel the flow of energy. And when you allow yourself to embrace an attitude of the Fool, which is like being a novice, really trusting the mystery for the first time and admitting to yourself that you don't know how it all unfolds or works, that, these synchronicities and these things that happen, you really don't understand, and you don't need to. It's like realizing that you don't need to know everything, that everything you need to know will be presented to you in the present moment. And our minds sometimes want to wander forward into the future, into our new relationships that we want, that we're desiring. And then sometimes our mind goes backwards and we're like, oh, if this wouldn't have happened and that person and whatever it is, like, I feel like this is about you really being in tune with your own individual frequency, your own soul, your own heart first, and really being able to see the blessings in disguise of whatever the situation is, because that's the wisdom you want to carry forward. That's where you've learned and you've grown, and has helped you become the wise person that you are, the very knowing person that you are. So don't discount any sort of past experiences. Don't judge yourself. Don't go into fear that things aren't unfolding. Really imagine all of the unwanted things, if they're showing themselves to you, dissolving. Every time they appear, see them dissolving in your light. And trust. This is about trusting, and see this Ten of Pentacles lifestyle. You are not alone. There's a family here, there's security, there's income, there's money, there's spending quality time with one another, building quality type of energy home life, and memories that last a lifetime. Okay, it's worth it, because it's like we don't want to stay in the energies that are unwanted, right? So it's difficult, but it's at the same time, it's you're receiving what you need to progress forward, to move forward. There's always something or someone there affirming that what you feel is true, affirming that what you need to do is true. And this dice gamble card here, I'm going to read this, something here about taking a risk, a leap of faith. Okay, we have this. This is from my new Oracle deck, Sacred Nature Reflections. The two blowfish on here kissing is so sweet. Bliss, true love kiss. Look at this. True love's kiss, pure bliss for you, for me. I would like to kiss you. You see me so clearly. Miss me too, because with you I am free. Okay. So it's like, I feel like this is your special person, you know, the one that you're desiring to be with. And it's remembering that you two are like very similar. You're like, this is like the blowfish here is so sweet. You know, it's like the past relationships, as loving and wonderful as you are, they may not have been able to see you properly. Maybe you were just too different, you know, and it's recognizing that in yourself, you know, like for me, recognizing where I had aligned with things in my life that weren't truly authentic for me. And I had to learn not to blame others or to make excuses or, you know, to say, oh, well, they did this and they did that. You know, it's even if it was true, it's still about taking ownership of, okay, this is me. And those past experiences and people's opinions of me don't define me. I define me, and I define my, you know, myself through what I've learned through my past experiences and what I'm open to learning in the future, and just being myself and remembering that I'm a good person, that I'm a loving person. I deserve love, and I deserve to love another in the way that's right for us. Right? So it's like seeing your mirror reflection and seeing what is true for you, what is right for you, and imagining this true love's kiss. You know, this true love's kiss is the bliss. It's worth the, you know, everything you've been through. It's like nothing will be in vain. Okay. One, look at this, number 6, one from the Rumi deck. I love this. And the 6 is the number for the lovers in the tarot. The 6 of Cups, soulmate energy, emotional well-being and fulfillment, really feeling, you know, yourself at one with another, you know, feeling that intimate bond, that intimate connection. So I'm going to read this card to you. I want to see here. The dice card from Divination of the Ancients. It talks about, you know, the questioning of should we stay, should we go, you know, really wondering what to do. Should we stay in our current situation? Should we go? Are we walking away from responsibilities, or are we embracing the future? You know, is it better if we leave the situation that we're in behind to move forward? Is it a risk? Is it worth it? It's like there's an energy here of moving out of your comfort zone. Do you want to move out of your present comfort zone into the unknown to take a leap of faith? Because your soul is telling you here that it's guiding you towards the 10 of Pentacles. If this is what you're desiring, you know, if you're desiring a foundation, a legacy of love, if you're desiring true love's kiss, being at one with yourself and another, it's like you're receiving everything you need, whatever it is you want to manifest. And this is a brand new beginning, you know, so it's going to feel new. It's going to feel, you know, maybe even foreign at times to you. However, when you really trust your heart, you will receive the guidance. Okay. So if it's like feeling like it's difficult, it's just a matter of, is this right for me? It's always giving you the opportunity to refine yourself, to know yourself, and to ask yourself, is this worth moving into the unknown? Only you know the answer to that. Only your heart knows. No one else can tell you what to do. No, not in this situation, because this is aligning for you and you alone. It's aligning to what your heart's desires are guiding you to move forward with, you know, and only you can decide whether this is a risk you're willing to take, you know. So let me read to you from the Rumi Oracle, Alana Fairchild, and see what this message says. You know, really feel into your heart with this, because there's no hurry. What's meant to be for you will always be. And I feel like there's an energy here of going slow and really allowing yourself to feel into this future path for you, this future relationship for you. Because if it's worth it to you, you'll do anything it takes, you know. There's nothing that's too difficult to do, right? When there's someone you really truly love, you do anything. And you know that with the alignment to love, with life force energy, with the universe, that, you know, the path just clears, whatever it is. Okay. It says, I have abolished duality from myself. I have seen the two worlds as one. One I seek, one I know, one I see, and one I call. So truly rising above duality. You know, this is a phase in our lives of really tuning into our maturity, our refined self. And it can be difficult to rise above duality because we see both sides of the coin. And to maintain that neutral type of energy in any situation, it is challenging. It's a part of self-mastery. And I feel like at first it's a bit difficult because we grow up in a society, in a world where we are very dependent on each other, and we go to school and we learn what others have taught us. And so this is a matter of self-teaching, and it's new. It's new when we truly embrace our own soul guidance, right? Fully, like really fully aligned with it, no matter what anyone says. However, when we're truly aligned, it's like the signs, the affirmations show up, and we feel that comfort, which allows us to maintain our confidence and stay open to the energetic flow of opportunities, and finding new ways to heal and respond to whatever is unwanted in our life. Instead of being focused on it or letting it bring us down, we respond to it in a way that's authentic for us, which it just dissolves. It's no longer a part of your reality. Every day it gets better and better. Okay. It says, you look for me, and what do you see? You. Am I playing games with you, holding up a mirror to you to behold, God? Yes, these are games of love and truth. Look for me and find yourself, for I am you and you are me, and together we are one, playing hide and seek in love's great playground. Like molten gold poured from the furnace of divine love into a one-of-a-kind mold, you are created uniquely and of divine essence. You are both the lover and the beloved. There is no aspect of your life separate from your spiritual journey, and there is no aspect of you that is not of divine origin. So then, why the frowning, the fear, or the questioning? Let me share a sublime secret with you. Let me whisper it into your heart now. There is nothing to fear. All is unfolding according to the divine genius, and there is a sweet shift in store for you. No matter how dire circumstances may appear to be, or despairing you may feel, there is still an avenue through which fulfillment and resolution will be granted. This will happen. That is because the divine seeks wholeness of the one. That means anything and every part of existence, and that includes you and all aspects of your being in life, is claimed by the divine. Your return to the divine is demanded. Every part of you, every life circumstance. The divine keeps rigorous, flawless accounts. Therefore, nothing shall be left unaccounted for, not even that which seems to be outside divine attention and grace at this moment. You must remember that you are a living heart, the dweller at the center between heaven and earth, star and soil, light and dark. If you cannot summon the joy to rise up and meet the divine beloved, fear not. That cunning lover lies deep within the depths, waiting to gather you into sacred embrace as you descend into darkness. Either through flying or falling, you shall be caught and tangled up in divine embrace. So fear not. Cast aside worry and concern. Know that you are thoroughly itemized on the divine ledger, and not one moment of your struggle or suffering shall miss the hawk-like gaze of the ever-attentive and heavenly beloved. This oracle comes to you with particular guidance. There is a friction or conflict within you or your life right now, a sense perhaps of being pulled in more than one direction, and confusion because of this. You are questioning which path to take, this way or that. What if you choose this path and it turns out the other would have been better? But how can you know now what choice, if any, is most needed in your life? So many questions. Your mind is scurrying. There is no other word for it. Backwards and forwards it goes, to and fro, trying to settle upon the truth. I love you too much to allow this to continue unchecked. Surrender it. Give it up. The truth you seek is this. You shall be. You shall manifest your destiny just as the acorn grows into the oak tree. You cannot be other than what you are, and as you accept this, life responds. It breathes and relaxes around you so that what you need can come to you more easily. It finds you, drawn to the need in you that is natural and inviting, and not a cause for anxiety or distress. The need leads to satiety. What is desired and what fulfills that desire is one. They are lovers that come to each other naturally, even through darkness and confusion, drawn to each other, following the natural course of the universe to become one. So do not fret and fear, my beloved. Do not hold back from that which feels incomplete out of anxiety or distress. It is just the lover that will soon be joined by the beloved. You are recognizing the moment before this occurs, so fret not, and instead, let that inner lover loose. Allow her to shake out her hair, put on her most sensuous perfume, and laugh as she dances barefoot in fields of lush grass and fragrant flowers. Let her tempt her beloved to come close because she can be seen, she can be heard. Her movement sends her scent through the air. She entices the yearning beloved to her, and soon enough they meet, and it becomes possible for yet again two to become one, and then there will be wild peace and ecstatic contentment within you. If there is any part of you struggling to surrender the conflict between old and new, between what has been and what needs to be, between passion and duty, creativity and rationality, between this role or identity, even then know this: even the conflict serves. Don't choose either one or believe it is the answer. Sometimes the sacrifice is not one or the other, but the idea that it can be only one or the other. At another level, a level of divine resolution, there is beyond the apparent polarity and conflict a third way, the rising up to where there is only one perfection taking place constantly. Open your heart, you'll find the bridge to understanding and trusting in that perfection there, where it has always been and will always be. Don't worry, all is happening exactly as it should. This oracle brings you particular guidance. There is a resolution and a perfect coming together of elements in your life that might have seemed disparate or in conflict. Something you've been trying to integrate is so very nearly ready to click into place. Perform the sacred honoring ritual and stay with your process. The coherence, the integration, the balance and coming together you seek is on your horizon, approaching you swiftly now. Sacred honoring ritual, place your hands at your heart and say aloud, Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I gaze into my heart and you are there. I gaze into your heart and see my own face. We are one. This oneness is contagious. May it swiftly affect every aspect of my inner world so that my outer existence aligns gently with perfect harmony with the great divine beloved. You and I are one with the perfection of divinity unfolding now and always. Through grace and my own free will, so be it. When you are ready, place your hands in prayer position and bow your head in reverence and recognition to the one divine plan unfolding. Say, I surrender into the one truth of divine perfection, which includes my own divine destiny now. Through mercy and grace, so be it. When you are ready, simply close your eyes and bow your head again. Then you have completed your ritual. Okay, so this is really beautiful. I feel it would be helpful for you to really see yourself as one being. It's like as your higher self, seeing your higher self being connected to all those that you're meant to be connected to. And through that one energy, it's like there's an energy that's felt within your heart and soul. Your intuition automatically kind of guides your body where you're supposed to be, or to have those discussions or talks that stimulate your heart. I feel like you've been, there's like this feeling of being alone, but just know that it's been the opportunity for you to see clearly, what has happened in your past and where you can refine, and what is true for you to let go of or hold on to or move forward with. And it really is a time to take a leap of faith into the unknown. We cannot go backwards and change the past. All we can do is learn from it and move forward. And it may feel like a risk. However, if it's a risk that's willing to take, you're going to feel the support. And I'm seeing here that it's, you're feeling it so strongly because it's aligning you to the Ten of Pentacles lifestyle. It's aligning you to this beautiful foundational energy that is so secure that, there's no more worries and doubts when it comes to your life and your purpose and being here and being okay. Like, there's an energy of feeling content and loved and loving another and feeling the security in that, and knowing that no matter what happens, you're always going to be okay. You're always going to be loved. You're always going to be supported. Okay, so you are very much connected to, your heart, your soul, the one consciousness within you. And the one consciousness within you is connected to those you're meant to do life with. It knows who you love and who loves you and who's going to bring benefit, because you bring benefit to their life as well. It's this equal, harmonious give and receive. And I just love this. It's like recognizing who you are and seeing your reflections in the outside world, what you're naturally attracted to and drawn to, the qualities in yourself. You'll see those qualities in other people. You'll see those qualities in other relationships that you desire to have, because that's who you really are. Okay, so allow yourself to see those things and to feel reassured when you do. It's showing you that your soul is guiding you right where you're supposed to be and helping you, heal and move through any sort of unwanted thoughts or energies. Just see them dissolving into the heart light, the light of your heart. Okay. And trust that you're receiving everything when you need it. Everything that you need, you are receiving, and you are arriving, or things are arriving to you right on time, just as they're supposed to. Okay. So truly embrace this leap of faith. Know that it's all for you. This is happening for you. It's a wish fulfillment, and really doing your best to see the blessing in disguise, to let the old fall away so you can really enjoy the future that's unfolding for you, and to feel at one with yourself. And it's like it won't feel like you have to take risks anymore, or chances, or it's just like you're just going to feel that assurance, that knowing. You'll feel really sure. And true love's kiss, it's like when you kiss someone, you don't have to question, do I want to kiss this person? And like once you do, whether you like kissing them. So I really love that. See them how they want to kiss you too. I would like to kiss you too. You see me so clearly. You see each other very clearly, and that in itself is such a bonding element, no matter what has happened in your lives, to see each other so clearly. And so it means you need to see yourself clearly first and foremost, and that's what you're doing, and that's what they're doing. It's like as you do it, it's felt in the others. They feel your clarity, you feel theirs, and it's reciprocated back and forth until you're aligned together in the physical reality. At least that's what I feel in my heart and soul, is how it works. Okay, so trust your own intuition, take what resonates with you, and let the rest be dissolving into your light. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly hope this message resonated, just brought you affirmation and support moving forward. I thank you all so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. It truly helps me. I appreciate you helping me grow my channel. And I may be offering personal readings again soon. So if you are interested in one, please do let me know, message me, or email me, and I will tune in and see if I can do that. Okay. So in the meantime, thank you all so much for all your love and support. In the meantime, oh my goodness, that word is so funny. In the progression of things, focus on the progression, focus on the true love, focus on the bliss, the clarity. Okay. No more confusion. No more disheartening feelings. Just really allow yourself to feel the light that you are dissolving, all the unwanted, and allowing the clarity, the clear, aligned energy to flow into you effortlessly, to you, for you, all of that. Okay. Because it's working for you as well. It's not just flowing to you, it's flowing out of you. So it's like your heart light working for you. As you open it, it goes out into the world and connects to those right people for you. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Take very good care of yourselves, and I'll see you all again for the next pick a card. All my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 3. How are all of you beautiful heart and souls? Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's tune into your beautiful heart and soul. This message is inspired by the Rumi energy. So let's see what your lover heart wants to say, what's aligning for you and your lover, your special person, soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. Look at that. How beautiful. I'm feeling the warmth, the fire, the love, the closeness, the warmth. You may be feeling that warmth throughout your day, your night, just feeling more comfortable in your sleep, feeling more cozy, feeling more relaxed, feeling more inspired, reassured, like all is well. Okay, that's your soulmate energy. It's manifesting, so believe it. Child, you care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you, okay? This is beautiful. We have phrenology, certainty. seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. In my dark, I see your light, inspiring me to shine bright. The voice of my heart calms me so. Into the light I must go. Do not be shy, do not stay away. I love you more today than yesterday. Do not go fast, do not stay slow. Find your own pace for life. Stay heart life. Oh, I love this. This is from my new Oracle deck, Sacred Nature Reflections. This is an image of the desert, and I just love this. It feels like there's this reassurance that you both give each other through your own thoughts, your own thought process, your own heart feelings, of almost like, returning. It's like coming from a world that felt dry or black and white, no color, and yet it's still beautiful. There's so many lessons. There's like, we learn how to be tough, or we learn how to be resilient or persistent. Right here, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. I feel like there's this change where you've really had to hone into your inner strength and your infinite soul self to really carry you through some things. And at the same time, look at this, the dissolving light, Rumi, number 3. There's a light that is allowing you both to dissolve whatever is going on within you that was not truly aligned, or was learned, or is, time to move on. Like, there's a very beautiful, you inspire each other so much. There's no denying it. And it's calming. I'm feeling this calming energy here with the Child card as well. If whatever challenges you've been feeling or having to integrate, if it has to do with children, there may be this energy here with seduction, like fire, passion, and then the Child energy of nurturing and keeping it clean and keeping it, there's something here where it's teaching you not only how to nurture your own inner child and spirit, because these soulmate relationships bring out our inner child, our playfulness, our youthfulness. We feel like a little kid, right? And yet there's also an very adult nature to it, with, sexuality and flirting and dating and temptations and all of this. And I feel like this soulmate relationship brings a lot of clarity. It allows you to stay very focused on your priorities, on what's really important to you, and you can feel that difference. It's not just like a relationship of hooking up and, being satisfied in our physical reality. Like, this is so much deeper. This is about your soul, your heart, your life path, your purpose. Like, it aligns with your mission in life, your purpose in life. It aligns with your priorities and your foundation. It doesn't alter or hinder, or it's not like you have to let go of anything that's important to you. This is only going to strengthen your relationship to your own inner child, to any children in your life. If you're someone who works with children, or you're a parent, I feel like this is reassuring to you, the children around you. Like, it's like you're able to feel the gratitude of this soulmate relationship, and it only amplifies your own purity, your own childlike essence that is so pure and true, and it can be felt. There's an energy of safety here, and it brings clarity to your peace of mind. It allows you to expand your consciousness without the fear being there. It guides you towards what is meant for you, and you enjoy learning. It's like you can learn and grow, and the children benefit, you benefit. There's a lot of healing that goes on here. And it's like you're encouraging each other to stay for life, not necessarily for having something like, oh, I have to have this relationship, or everything has to be this way for me to feel satisfied in life. Like, you guys are true partners. You're true encouragers of each other's, life satisfaction, like living your life. It's not just about each other. Like, you really encourage each other to be yourselves and support each other as individuals. It's so beautiful. It's making me get a little teary-eyed. My heart swelled up there for a moment. In my dark, I see your light, inspiring me to shine bright. The voice of my heart calms me so. Into the light I must go. Do not be shy, do not stay away. I love you more today than yesterday. Do not go fast, do not stay slow. Find your own pace for life. It's like you encourage each other to go at your own pace, to not worry about what everyone else is saying. And it's like you're bonded already and working together in unseen ways, and reminding each other to take your time and do it right and just be yourself. And that is just so beautiful. It's like it's allowing you to stay focused and not go down paths that are not true to you. It's like you feel the passion and you want to, be extra flirty or something. And yet at the same time, it's teaching you how self-control you have. You have so much self-control. It actually allows you to face any challenges or burdens that you're experiencing right now with faith and love in your heart, the dissolving light. Look at this. And so I do see your finances improving. I see you really being able to embrace any challenges and see it as growth and learning and building of your foundation. It's almost like, you get to do this together. You're supporting each other. It makes it even more real and authentic, and appreciation for each other is even more, because it is challenging, and we have all of these inspired ideas, and we have momentum, and our soul is really lit up, and it's asking us to take our life to the next level. It's asking us to really secure our foundation and be more mindful and responsible about how we're investing in our foundation. We want to know that we're supported, and that it's coming from us. It's not coming from something outside of us, and it's what's right for us, not for anyone else. I feel that energy between the two of you. It's really beautiful. Okay, so whatever obstacles, challenges, anything that's feeling burdensome right now, you're laying those burdens down. It's like you're not seeing the obstacles holding you back anymore. Even though it may feel a little bit struggle at times, there's reassurance that comes in. So stay focused, stay moving forward. Don't allow the energy of third party interference or seduction to get the best of you. Really stay focused on the truth, the love, the pure authentic love between the two of you, knowing that it's all there, and everything you guys want to do together is always going to happen in the future. It's like there's a time for being together in intimate ways, and then there's our life. This is like there's so much clarity here, and I feel like you're learning a lot about the human psychology, the way that our consciousness works and how we are inspired by different things versus, and it's like seeing how love can take us. It's like the path of temptation, how it can take us into areas that may feel they're not quite right for us. They cause more issues than actually bringing the harmony and balance that we're seeking. So I feel like you're very aware of that, and you've learned a lot about that, which helps you have that wisdom for children in your life. It's like being able to share that wisdom with your own inner child, and the children around you receiving that, so that as they're growing and maturing, they know more about. It's like you can offer more wisdom simply by your presence, and it inspires you, in so many ways, both of you. So I'm going to read this to you from Alana Fairchild, the Rumi Oracle, the Rumi energy here, number 3, the Lover's energy. The Rumi poem is: I died as mineral and became a plant. I died as plant and rose to animal. I died as animal and I became human. Why should I fear anything? When was I ever less by dying? Rumi. Dare to take my hand and become set alight with holy fire, my cherished one. Step forward with me, let us burn together, dissembled in the light that cannot be extinguished. This is the light that burns with such incandescent truth that no falsehood can withstand its audacious vibrancy. Come with me now to the light. Together we shall melt into truth. There is a light so intense, so powerful, that nothing other than itself, its own truth, can exist in its presence. It is the sacred seed, the star of your being, lit up from within. It is the light that never goes out. It is the light that is so powerful it is beyond duality of light and dark, cannot ever be extinguished or diminished, and quite simply, beyond all logic, just is. Certainly no lie or deception, no boundary or defense can remain intact in its presence. The blazing divinity of this light sears through any pretense, annihilates illusions, and takes us into stark experience of divine truth. It is gentleness, and yet it cannot be overcome. It is enduring power, and yet it is tender. Though you seek the divine, and even know it as love, you also know that it is fierce, wild, inexplicable, and demanding beyond all measure. It wants you completely, utterly, without condition. There will be times in your life, such as now, when there is something not worthy of you that must be released. This is a falsehood, a lie, or deception of some sort that you have come to believe about yourself, your life, or perhaps even another. You may know what that deception is, or it may be about to be unveiled. It is not a cause for fear or concern, but for celebration. An illusion has or soon will be released, and you shall become freer, free in a way that only truth can provide. This oracle comes to you as a sign of that which is to come and soon. The beloved divine presence is calling to you, igniting within your deepest being so that it may have its way with you. The divine wishes to live through you and into the world, reaching into the hearts of many and igniting those hearts into greater life. It is a clever and insatiable lover. It will stop at nothing until the entire human race is restored to the wild divine freedom of ecstatic divine reunion, completely and utterly ignited in love. And so the great lover, the divine, calls for you to enter into the white hot field of its passionate presence. There will be sizzle and burn. It cannot be otherwise. In the height of summer, you can cast aside the layers of clothing you require in the winter. This is natural. You do not think twice about it. As you approach the radiant sun of divinity, your emotional and psychological layers are to be shed too, for they are too heavy for the heat of the great spiritual sun. What cannot stand the heavenly heat is to be cast aside swiftly by conscious choice, or shall simply burn up, dissolving in the light and melting away. What is left shall be what is true. So here is your guidance, sweet lover of the great beloved. Give it up. The smallness, the conditions, the fears and doubts and lack of reverence for yourself and life, the belief that somehow things are not okay or aren't going to work out. That is all a paltry attempt at truth. You are coming into a truth now that is far more worthy of you, a truth with a capital T, the big truth. Love, trust, surrender. This is about a sacred shedding without fear or holding back. Cast aside whatever would hold you back rather than free you to fly into your divine destiny. You are not to be the same from this moment on. That is the holy word, the word inscribed in living divine fire in your sacred heart. This oracle brings you guidance. Trust in your changing perspective and perceptions. Don't hold on to what you once believed or thought to be true. Allow yourself to be shown another version of events, another way of perceiving. Don't focus on what is not working in your current estimation of things, for that is nothing more than a passing opinion. You are being given an opportunity to see and know yourself, others, and particular life circumstances very differently. Embrace it. Don't resist what is being shown to you, for even if there are some struggles in adjusting your view at first, ultimately this change in perception will free you and bring you more deeply into the wellspring of your own inner peace and happiness. So the sacred honoring ritual says, place both hands on your heart and say the following aloud. The eternal light of Rumi burns through that which is unworthy and frees me into unconditional love and truth now. I am blessed by the grace of this sacred brother, and I open my heart to the tender fire of passionate presence. Through merciful compassion and my own free will, I ask to be shown the greater truth that will set me free. So be it. Relax with your hands on your heart for as long as feels good. When you are ready, simply open your eyes. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. You can repeat this at any time you feel the need to let go of a self-limiting behavior, judgment of a person, or situation that drains rather than leaves you feeling vibrant and free, or beliefs that deplete and depress you rather than open you up to loving and endless possibilities. This ritual is a way to tap into supportive grace to assist you in that conscious surrender. You will be blessed, beloved. Okay, so stay true to your heart no matter what. This energy of seduction, when you feel it, do your best to trust your logical self, because the heart sometimes, will feel things. It's like, this seduction, don't let it get the best of you. Really stay focused on the child energy, the nurturing energy of being the wise person that you are. See yourself staying here for life. Like, don't allow yourself to get caught up in just like a relationship. See this relationship as a complement and expansion to your life. Feel the calming, the friendship energy, the partnership, the support, because when you're going through challenges, especially when it feels like things are burdensome or there's financial restriction in some way, it can, it's like our we can get in this energy where we want what we want, and it's like a lot. You've got to be really mindful of it. And it's like how you would deeply care for a child. You know, you really need to have that love for yourself and give that wisdom to yourself, like how you would speak to a child who meets someone new. You know, you would say, get to know someone, take your time, because even though you feel your soulmate, when they show up in the physical reality, it's still about maintaining your own integrity and personality, and getting to know someone, not just meeting someone and being like, you're the one, and then it doesn't work like that. It's about taking your time and getting to know each other slowly and seeing what how they respond to you and how you respond to them, really staying true to your feelings of your own authenticity, your own integrity, your own wisdom, how you shine in the world. And that is being yourself. And that's ultimately what your partner's attracted to. And that's what you're attracted to in them, right? You want them to maintain their integrity and be who they really are. And you only want to improve their lives just like they want to do for you. So it's about seeing this improvement in your life. If they're coming in and you're feeling like there's a level of immaturity, that's your sign that it's not necessarily benefiting you and moving forward. You want an energy of responsibility, of someone who's taking responsibility for their choices, their finances, their inspirations, their creative endeavors, the people in their life. That's really important. So because that's who you are, and your soul's just letting this energy of seduction, it happens a lot in the lovers community. So it's like, don't be afraid of dating or hooking up necessarily, but really ask yourself, is this what I'm, is it that I need, is it that I'm calling in my soulmate, and I'm willing to wait and be patient and take my time and maintain my own integrity no matter what's going on, and letting go of any fears of, struggle or any of that. Like, it's like really focusing on your foundation and recognizing that your soulmate's going to show up naturally to complement your life. Okay. The phrenology card speaks to internal thoughts within our mind chatter, and not being able to hear our own feelings over the mind chatter. So there may be, even here with children, I'm feeling there may be children in your life or energies in your life where it's like you're focused on them, and so it's their questions, it's their wanting to know things, it's their schedules, whatever's going on. And so you may feel like there's not a lot of time for you to really think about your own feelings and what you're manifesting. But in that, releasing of needing to know when it's all going to happen and trusting, it allows you to stay present in your mind. It allows you to keep your mind focused on what is right, relying on your logic, your very simple, clear logic to navigate you. And going into meditation, when you feel like you need to be silent and meditate, and allowing the parts of your mind to, it's like the wisdom of your mind, the intelligence of your mind. When you're aligned with your soul and your heart, it will know where to focus. Okay. So don't allow any sort of challenges or obstacles to take over your thoughts or seduction thoughts. Like, really see this as, this is like stay, heart, life. Like, this is so much deeper than just a new romance. This is your partner. Okay. So I really, truly love that. The dissolving light, the last message was speaking to just allowing thoughts to dissolve into the light. So, really feeling, as you tune into your heart, you'll feel your light shining brighter, and dissolving any sort of negative fear-based thoughts or limiting thoughts that are causing doubt or concern or worry. Okay. And as you do that, you'll feel the burdens releasing. You'll feel the opportunities for your finances to improve and all of that. Okay. I feel like there's a little bit of woundedness going on in both of you, and it's been a struggle, and you both deserve peace of mind, and the voice of my heart calms me so. Okay, so be mindful when you're speaking. It's like when you're speaking to a child, you're in that mindful energy. Be that way with yourself and with all the others in your life. That will keep your energy aligned and clear to what you truly desire. Okay. Don't allow these burdens to take you into a spirit of doubt and, spouting out things. It's like, it's okay to vent. However, it's better to stay focused on certainty. Just know this is all manifesting. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay. You'll feel their reassuring energy in some way, mysteriously, with you at all times. It's like, you'll feel that, like, you can do this, Okay. So keep that going. I truly hope this message resonated with all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. And I thank you so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. It truly helps me and my channel grow. So I appreciate you for that. And I may be opening up for personal readings soon. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I will post a link for that soon if I am. And other than that, I just thank you for being you. Continue taking good care of yourselves. Thank you for all that you do in this world, especially with children. Very grateful for you. And I look forward to the next message that comes through. All my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 4. How are all of you beautiful heart and souls? Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's see what message wants to come through for you and your lover energy. Let's see what your heart wants you to know. Only time will tell. Look at this. Only time will tell. New partner from the angels. New partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. It's only a matter of time. You have a new person. You have a new person. Your person. You have a person. It's your person, a new person that feels so familiar. And, you know, it's like old souls meeting up after so much time has passed. Like, this is just a matter of time. It's destined. This new partner that you're feeling, it's like, it's so beautiful. You're feeling the comfort and safety that is aligned with this relationship, and it's really beautiful, okay? So trust. I'm seeing some tears here. I'm seeing your heart. Like, it's just like there's butterflies, there's love, and it's that feeling, you know, just trusting and knowing that it's manifesting will help you release any sort of doubt, okay? We have handwriting, authenticity. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry, okay? We have the 2 of Swords and the World. So I am feeling an energy here where someone is, they're really going back and forth in their mind. You know, it's like they don't know what decision to make. You know, is this a decision I want? Do I continue, you know, waiting for this partner in my life? Is it manifesting this partner? You know, it's like there's thoughts that are arising within the mind that are making someone question, you know, their own path, their own self. And there's, you know, there's hurt from the past. So there's an energy of avoidance and still learning how to align with healthy boundaries. Okay. It's a part of aligning with healthy boundaries coming out of the mind. It's okay. There's like, it's like there's an energy here of completion and a cycle ending. And being encouraged to journal, to write to yourself, to write love letters to yourself in a sense. I feel like there's a highlight here on authenticity. And so when we're moving into an authentic energy, our minds, like the old programs or the old beliefs or the old perspectives that we've had of ourselves and relationships, come into question. So it's simply a matter of, you know, when there's a lot of chatter in our mind or we're not able to make a clear decision, it's best to stay within, right? And to, you know, this energy of not today, it's better to hold back or to pull back so that when you're ready, you're able to speak your truth and clarity and, you know, be your true authentic self, okay? Let me see what else is coming through here. This is from my new Oracle, Sacred Nature Reflections Oracle deck. Up on a hill, I see a great wonder, waiting beyond all the rain and thunder. All is one, nowhere left for love to run, only stillness. You are a sun, a light in the dark, a spark of soul, heart, mind, body, one love. Stay strong, sweet one. See the beauty in our divine mystery of life, of love. Darkness will fade, tears will turn to sparkles in the shade. Rest easy now. You are the love, the one. Sweet mystery, strength, okay? I feel like there's a strength here within you that is so mysterious. And you know it has to do with a new partner in your life showing up, okay? And so this energy of not today, not dealing, hurt, it's bringing up old hurtful thoughts and programs, and that's simply all it is. It's thoughts and programs, thoughts. It's not necessarily your avoidance of emotional fulfillment or satisfaction or wanting to feel joy and love with a partner. You're very much open to that, and I can feel it. This is a very fixed energy, though, in the mental realm, especially with the world and the completion of a cycle. The world is the fixed energy signs, right? So it's like it can feel very dense, and it's more difficult to move through once it's like a program. It's like someone telling you something your whole life. That is a belief that you've carried. Say, for example, it's, well, you could never have that type of person, right? So somebody else has told you that your whole life. And so you believe it on some level because it's been so integrated into your consciousness. And now the universe, your soul, your heart is telling you that's not true. You can have anyone that's meant for you, anyone that's right for you. You can have that person. You are that person. And so it's like, instead of fighting our thoughts, instead of fighting our emotions, it's like being still with your thoughts. It's being still with your, this is why handwriting, allowing yourself to write out your thoughts, what you feel, can give you a sense, an idea of where it's coming from and how it's, where it's rooted. Do you want to truly continue believing? Is it just something you're believing? Is it true? Write out your feelings and ask yourself, is this true? Is this based on the truth? Is this based on my own authenticity? And if it's not, you'll be able to release that program, that thought, that belief, whatever it is, and find yourself focused on what is true for you. Okay. And when we're at this Two of Swords energy, it's simply a matter of not being able to see clearly the right decision to make. And it's okay. It's like our soul keeps us kind of, it feels like we're not moving or we're not able to make the decision we want to make. Like, I know that I can answer this question, and yet it's not the right time. It's all about trusting divine timing. It's about allowing this cycle to close. This may be someone that from your past, an old relationship that you're wondering, it's like there needs to be closure with this past relationship or this past idea, because there is a new partner entering into your life. And I say new, like this is a new person. So it's a matter of letting go of the old and being open to the new. It's focusing on familiarity, comfort, safety, security. When you meet someone, you can feel their energy. Do they feel safe? Do they feel familiar to you? When they feel familiar, your heart is automatically feeling more open to them. When your heart feels like opening to someone, it's authentic for you. When you're not dealing with something, inside, if it's just your own stubbornness versus, your heart, and maybe you're not quite ready to open your heart completely because there are still some things within this cycle that are closing. With the World Heart card here, it is closing though. A new cycle is beginning. I see this as, instead of focusing on an old cycle closing, you're seeing that a new cycle is beginning, and the old just effortlessly, is able to take its course and how it moves and falls away. And because it's more of a life cycle, it takes time, so being patient with yourself. Only time will tell. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Trust the sweet mystery of life. It gives you strength, and it allows you to really open your heart to the new partner in your life and new partners altogether. From the Rumi deck, we have passion for purpose, number 2. So this is really igniting true passion in your heart. It allows you to be in your body and not in your mind so much, where your mind is now able to operate from a place of your heart effortlessly, where you don't need to feel stuck in your thoughts or questioning things, okay? This energy of someone not dealing with you or you not dealing with someone, that energy is passing and you can let it go. It's like the heart is always going to guide us to resolution, to peace, to harmony, to balance. And when we're with the right person, we're not questioning things. The conversation, the discussions, the talks, the intimacy, it just happens naturally. It's like you're not thinking about it. You're just in it, right? I love this. I love it so much. A spark. You're a spark of soul, heart, mind, body, one, love, okay? I want to see what this handwriting card, if there's any messages here. It says it's time to reveal the real you. You may know yourself, but do you let anyone else know the true you? You may feel desperate to be yourself, but have worn a mask for so long that you are now worried how friends, family, and colleagues will react if you stop acting the way they expect you to act. You may have embodied the role of people pleaser or entertainer, trying to be all things to everyone. Okay, so this is about you really being honest and truthful with yourself. Instead of asking questions to others, is this right for me? Or, needing others to affirm your authenticity. This is about you affirming your authenticity for yourself. And when you're tuning into your authentic self, you will notice, it's like you'll feel yourself naturally resonating with others who are self-affirming in their own ways. And I feel like it would be good, to find self-affirming ways for you right now, just like watching this message for yourself. It's like affirming that you know the truth for yourself. It's being really honest with yourself and opening up to your own authenticity, because the new partner in your life is authentic as well, and they're being encouraged to open up and be authentic as well. You want to be in that authentic energy with someone. You don't want to be in a relationship where you feel you have to hide parts of yourself. And if you do, it's okay. It's accepted, right? It's not making you question your sanity or your decisions. There are things within ourselves that are always private, and someone who's meant to be with you respects your privacy. They respect when you're ready to share something, if you are, and it doesn't mean we share everything necessarily. We never know what we're going to share. When we're with the right person, we share naturally. We're not afraid to be seen for who we are, so we allow ourselves to be seen in time, as time allows it to unfold a little bit at a time. Every day it grows stronger and stronger as you feel the safety. It's like allowing yourself to open up to someone based on what feels right for you, not feeling like you have to be, put on this authentic mask or whatever. It's like, just like if, like, for instance, I'm really shy, and so it takes time for me to open up my heart to someone. And for me, it's not about feeling fear or anything like that. It's just like I'm content in my own world. I'm focused on my life purpose, my passion for purpose, and those in my life are either benefiting me or they're, out doing their own thing, right? It's like the people in your life are benefiting you just like you're benefiting them. So being honest with yourself is best. Always being honest with yourself, and that will help you gain clarity, where it's like you're not needing to make a decision about something. Instead, the choice is revealed to you. It's like the decision that you need to make is revealed to you through your own intuitive knowings, your synchronicity. Letting go of the idea of needing to make a decision opens up your mind to receive the answer, the guidance, the wisdom. And I feel here too, it's like just writing a question down for yourself and asking yourself if it's true. You can actually see in your own handwriting, where it's rooted. Is it rooted in an emotion of pain or hurt or betrayal or something like that? Or is it rooted in, balance and friendship, right? So there's a difference how we write to one another. And so writing to yourself, or just, taking time to tune into your authenticity. What does it feel like? What does it look like when you're in your authenticity? What kind of questions are you asking? What are you focused on? What is your purpose in life? What is it that you want to be in life and do in life and experience in life? The person in your life is only going to complement you. They're going to support what it is that you're interested in, whether they're interested in it or not. So let me read the Rumi. This is from Alana Fairchild, from the Rumi Oracle number 2. I love that it's a number 2 as well. It's that partnership, balance, harmony, coming together with another in full authentic friendship, companionship, cooperation, all of it, okay? So the poem here says, love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. Rumi. I love that. Really getting into your feelings. Even when you're writing things to yourself, if you're not speaking it, it's like you can feel when you're writing. Getting more in tune with your feelings, your heart, your soul, and not so much your thoughts and your mind. Allowing the expression of your authenticity, the love that you are, the infinite love that you are, to flow through you unhindered by any thoughts that are, putting up a barrier or a restriction. You're really learning how to establish healthy boundaries for yourself, which allows love to flow freely, So let me read this to you. Do you yearn to find your way, to fulfill your divine destiny, to know the purpose of your presence within the sacred body of the Earth Mother? Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred task for this lifetime. Your heart wants to know why you were born, for what purpose. You must know that the answer to these questions is love. I bring you your answer straight from the heart of the universe. Be wild within your passion. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you uncomfortable, especially then. For what is being truly alive, if not a decision to be open instead of resistant, to be wild rather than comfortable, so that at any moment we will be ready for the invitation of the divine beloved to come closer. I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that the heart knows, the you that cannot deny life. To that you, I ask this question: what stirs the passions of your nature? Do that, be that. As we grow on the spiritual path, so too does our ability to serve life, to serve love, to honor humanity, and to offer a contribution that is unique to us, that could only flow in this particular way through the quality of our own soul light. Every light holds its own beauty, and every light has a particular task to fulfill on the divine path of life. To help us remember this, lest we get too easily distracted by the pain and stress that happens in life, we were given an inbuilt reminder. That reminder is our passion. We may think that passion is not particularly practical. We may feel fearful that with passion there are no guarantees or success, or that we may even be throwing away a stable and secure life to pursue our passion. These are the fears of many a modern society, yet they are so misplaced. Life supports all beings based on their true nature. The birds are given air in which to fly, and fish are given water in which to swim. Plants are given light of the open plains or darkness of the damp rainforest, depending on their needs for growth. Different flowers flourish in different environments. Bees have wings that are very small but powerful enough to move with such speed and rotation that their heavy bodies can fly. Each aspect of creation is given what is required so it may become what it is meant to be, for its unique destiny to be fulfilled. So it is with humanity. Each one of us has something in our hearts that means something to us. It is irrelevant whether it seems practical or a recipe for success or not. We are simply meant to be what we are, to serve life faithfully from a place of honoring the truth of our nature, that which we genuinely feel passionate about, and to allow for life to naturally support growth according to our genuine nature. Where we get into difficulty is not in bringing our genuine passions to life, for life supports this, but in learning to let go of attachment as to how that happens. We can struggle to free ourselves of the expectation we have to be something we are not. The divine path of love asks us to become conscious of and then unlearn the play acting of attempting to be a false self so that we may learn to simply love and accept our real self. We may even have a struggle on our hands to remember who our real self actually is for a time. Fortunately, there is pleasure in the journey of returning to passion that can make the process of self-discovery a sweet one. We must be brave enough in the sweetness of that journey back to the real self. We must dare to believe that we are not broken, that we are not inadequate or better off to be like some other person or some other person's view of how they think we should be. We must be brave enough not to believe in the layers of guilt and shame. We must be bold enough not to fear our passion as we dive deep within and explore what really makes us tick, what makes us feel alive. We must be open, curious, and non-judgmental. That may be a subtle journey at first. We may feel as though we are looking in the dark, wondering if we will ever catch a glimpse of the light of passionate meaning we hope to find. That passionate purpose may at first be barely recognizable amongst all the should, cannot, or must do of our lives. As we stay true to the path, however, that light will become unmistakably clear. Our passion will reveal itself to us as essential as our breath. We would feel as though we were not alive without it. How could we have missed it all those years, perhaps all those lifetimes? It will seem so obvious then, burning so clear in our hearts that it cannot be more obvious, that we simply must live this desire, this passion, this purpose, or else spiritually perish into a shriveled up shell of a person denying of life itself. No, that shall not be. Passion must and shall prevail. This oracle comes to you with guidance. You are being initiated more deeply into your life purpose. Your passion will reveal itself to you with more depth, nuance, and beauty than ever before. If parts of your life are dissembling or do not seem to be working out as you planned, these are symptoms of this passionate revelation. Be curious and open to what presents itself in the wake of the falling away. Be ready for the journey within now. You are strong enough to leave behind the need for external validation whilst you learn to validate yourself. In time, soon enough, in fact, you shall reveal your innermost beauty and be witnessed and received, acknowledged for your innate value, purpose, and divinity. But for now, sweet beloved, dive deep, be defiant, and determined to honor your heart so your dream passion may be witnessed by you and eventually, naturally, make its way into sacred expression in the world. If you have recently discovered a new talent or purpose, or have been dreaming some big dreams, this oracle comes to you with guidance and confirmation. You are excited. Follow that excitement. Let it lead you into your own heart truth and onto an ever more passionate path of purposeful living. So here's the sacred honoring ritual. Sit with one hand at your belly and one hand at your heart. Say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, brother of my soul, guardian of my heart, help me witness, receive, and express the divine depths of my passionate purpose. With merciful grace, help me know my life purpose and fulfill my unique divine destiny this lifetime. May I be gifted with the ability to consciously recognize the guiding hand of love on my journey, that I may serve that same hand through passionate and purposeful existence, surrendered into the greater passionate purpose of the universal heart. So be it. Sit quietly and imagine or intend that energy from the universal heart of love is flowing in through the back of your heart now and circulating between your belly and your heart. Any excess or old energy flows out through the back of your heart as a beautiful energy of love streams into your being. Stay with this gentle process for as long as feels right for you. You may feel emotion, sexual energy, or nothing much at all. Whatever happens or does not happen or does not appear to happen is perfect for you at this time. Trust, let it be. Okay, so you're really, really being guided to trust the mystery, the sweet mystery. And I know it can be difficult, especially when you're feeling the emotions of your heart really ignite and light up, and you're feeling this energy of a new partner entering your life and really wanting to be authentic and not screw it up, so to speak, right? So let go of that. That's a completely human way to feel, and it's a result of our past experiences not working out, or feeling and experiencing the conflict and maybe not feeling successful and being able to find resolution with that conflict. However, when it's clear in your mind, if you don't know what decision to make, if you don't know what to do, instead of avoiding energies, redirect your focus. Instead of thinking, I'm avoiding this or I don't want to deal with this, let that thought process just kind of go away naturally by not focusing on it. Instead, when you feel those thoughts arise, say to yourself, I'm focused on the mystery. I trust the mystery. I'm focused on my life passions, my life purpose, not just this person, because your purpose, your passion comes first and foremost before any relationship in your life, because any relationship in your life is going to be supportive of your passion and purpose. And without your passion and purpose, you feel like you have nothing to offer the world. And in that feeling, it creates a lack of security or, lack of confidence within ourselves. So it's really important not to allow ourselves to get sidetracked in just relationships, and instead see it as, our passion is expanding and growing, and our relationships are a part of that. They complement our own passions, our own purpose here on earth, not just fulfilling our body in a sense, our own romantic desires, whatever they are, our own selfish desires for friendship and all of like that. This is so much deeper than that. This is a soul guided relationship where it's so beyond the artificial, superficial. Like, it goes beyond the surface. It dives deep into the heart, and this person expects the same from you that you expect from them, right? So you want them to feel happy and content in their own passion and purpose, that it's not your job to encourage them to find their purpose or have a life or do any of that. And it's not their job to do that for you. There's no jobs between the two of you. It's a beautiful friendship and partnership and relationship and a natural love. It's like it's just a natural love, and it's going to appear in your reality when the time is right. So trust that, trust that the timing is all unfolding for you, and it's inspiring you to really adhere to your own passions and purpose. And as you do that, it's like your heart naturally opens, and that passion is felt in your partner and your divine partners and those that you're meant to be with, in your lover. Okay. It's like up on a hill I see a great wonder, waiting beyond all the rain and thunder. All is one, nowhere left for love to run. Only stillness. You are a sun, a light in the dark, a spark of soul, heart, mind, body, one love. Stay strong, sweet one. See the beauty in our divine mystery of life, of love. Darkness will fade, tears will turn to sparkles in the shade. Rest easy now. You are the love, the one. Sweet mystery, strength. You are the one. And, you are the love, you are the passion, you are the grace, you are all of these wonderful things. And I really feel like, this is about acknowledging your own beautiful light and seeing your light. And as you do that, you will be able to see it so clearly in another, and they will see it in you. There will be no need to have a talk about it. It's just going to happen naturally. You're going to see it in each other's eyes, the sparkle, the love radiating through, and you're going to feel so grateful. So grateful. You'll feel your heart just swelling and swooning. So allow time to reveal. Only time will tell. Time is like that, and it's not necessarily what we want to hear. However, it's a part of being human and this journey. And I really feel like, when we stay true to our hearts, it's like the magic is revealed when we're out of our heads. That's what's true for me. When I'm not in my head and, not in this energy, it's like I remember being in this energy and feeling like I don't want to deal with this or that today. And it's like it hinders our own natural inspired thoughts from flowing, because we know it's something that's lingering there. So let it go, trust, and work and focus on your healthy boundaries. Writing really does help, and whatever you can do to tune into your authenticity is really going to help you today. Focus on the present moment, on this right now moment, and see how this now moment, when you choose alignment and authenticity with this now moment, it makes it effortless or easier in the next moment. Whenever you go from moment to moment, and then before you know it, you're not even thinking anymore. You're just being yourself, and here your new partner is like, oh, hello. you're like, you feel, have I met you before? That's the sweet mystery, giving you the strength you need, okay, to really feel and claim these passions. Passions burn bright, they're very, they can get the best of us if we don't truly claim them and be authentic with them and take them as the sacred blessing that they are, as a gift that's only improving our life, okay? So that is your message. I truly hope it resonated. Take what resonates, throughout the rest. And thank you all so much for tuning in, for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. I truly appreciate you. Really help me support the growth of my channel. And I may be offering personal readings again very soon. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out. Let me know. Send me a message. Or I'll post a link soon if I'm going to offer that. But just wanted to let you guys know. And other than that, just remain taking good care of yourself, tuning into your authentic heart. And I look forward to the next message that comes through for all of you. All my infinite love as always. Peace.